Greensboro music scene, it's on the up and up. I gotta be honest. Like when I first, even at the beginning of this year, I didn't know it existed. But in the past few months, I feel like I found like 5, 6, 7 venues, and it's a pretty consistent crowd. And there's a lot of performers. You got people out here on the sidewalk just playing guitar. You know what I'm saying? It's wonderful. A bunch of people out here who just are dope on instruments and they're crazy musicians, and I love working with them.
To a guy reversing about the pound. I'm a mutt, quarter white, purebred from the most high. So fly, stunting, where's my bow tie? I'm flying.
My name is Jerome Pearson. I'm 23 years old, and pretty much sums that up. I've been in Greensboro since '07. That's when I graduated high school, came to UNCG. So I've been up here since then. I've always been into music. My family, there's a lot of musicians in my family, a lot of people who sing. My mom likes real old school music. I got a whole bunch of my dad's records, even in my room now. They just lined up along the wall and stuff, so music's always been a part of my life. I was really into hip-hop music, so the people who I was really first into was people like Outkast, Nas. Surprisingly, Ja Rule. I hate to tell people that, but Ja Rule was one of the first people I was like, I want to buy his CD when I was like 11.
Nothing but blue skies ahead of me. Nothing but blue skies ahead of me. Sitting back, kinda worried when I'm thinking of the future. Time frozen like I'm looking at the image of Medusa. My tutor gave me the rules to life to use them for the ruler I'm worshiping. I like performing to people who like different types of music. I don't like performing in front of people who are just trying to get out the house, or they like stuff that's on the radio, and they don't like shows if there's not strobe lights and stuff like that. It's hard. You're not really going to impress those people until you have like a record deal or something like that, you know what I mean? But people who, more like underground-oriented people, you know what I mean, they're a lot more fun to perform with because they actually listen to you. You know what I mean? If I have a bad show, I'm I feel like I'm like an athlete who has a strong urge to win, and when you lose, you just get pissed off. You hate losing more than you like winning. Forgetting words, that happens a lot because I'm very wordy. But you know what I'm saying? Practice makes perfect. You put more time into it, that happens less often. When you look in the crowd and you can see that they're engaged, I don't necessarily need people like shouting during my song, but it's usually like a fully engaged look. And then when I finish, everybody will cheer if it's good. And if we get us one, we something special, shining up trophies just like we fret, but bet she disappear if you forced to ride.
Performing at this place called the Flatiron, which is downtown Greensboro. And I was just performing. It was just a regular performance. And then when I come on stage, this guy comes up to me. He's like, "Yeah, that was good. Da 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 da. Yeah, I'm with Yes Weekly. Take my card, and we can get you in the local artist spotlight with everything." I was like, "Oh snap, that's what's up." So I emailed him. He called me. We hooked it up. Next thing you know, I'm in there. So.
Heard the rhymes I'm slinging, now they singing like they IMX.
I just really started performing on the scene like that in January, so I haven't been at it that long. But what I've noticed is just there's really no rush to perform in front of people. Like, you can take your time to get whatever you have tight, and then when you pop up, it's not like people were like sitting in the room waiting, when are they gonna show up, you know what I mean? They don't know about you yet. It's kind of like out of sight, out of mind.
When my composure is Larry, so for the record, now I'm saying thanks for having me. If this is the work of art, then God must be the masterpiece. I'm chillin'.
You don't have to be like, well, like some people show up and do like half-finished songs, or they'll be like, you can tell that they haven't really practiced it like that. It's like, what's the point? Because now people are just looking at you like, and then they look back and do what they were doing. They don't pay attention to you, so. It's all about connections and unifying with people more than anything. Don't come out anywhere thinking that, oh, I'm just gonna come on the scene and just tear it down and everybody's just gonna rock with me and forget y'all. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really collab with other people because musicians work together. If you got a guy who plays keyboard and a guy who does drums and a guy who plays guitar and you spit, you need to get up with all three of them and get together and try to make something hot. Don't come on thinking you're just gonna run things.
The Greensboro music scene is pretty awesome. Like, there's some amazingly talented artists here that should all be famous one day. And if they're not, the world has been done a huge injustice.
People are tired of being force-fed music on the radio, so this is a good place to come to find new acts, different types of music. Definitely.
I like the love in there, I guess. It doesn't matter what you do, you can get up there and fuck up the entire song, but everyone's gonna love you as soon as you get off stage.
My real name is Jerome Pearson. My stage name is Ron DiCarlo.
I have the strangest name out of the whole crew, but only friends call me this, so come friends and follow me at Tiddy Hancock, TIDDYHANCOCK, and I'll meet you there.